Okay, so we want to talk about something really exciting coming up.
Woo!
Really exciting. Okay,
Yes.
like how does exciting sound?
Woo!
Wait, let's practice together.
Ready?
I'm going to talk about something really exciting.
Wah!
Yes. Okay. So we have IceFest coming up.
Woo.
Anyone ever gone to IceFest with us before? I mean, I know. Has anyone gone to IceFest? Just gone to IceFest? It's a pretty fun time, and it draws a lot of people, not just people in our community out of their homes into our streets, but it actually draws a lot of people from other parts of the Northeast to this area. So it's a really big opportunity.
Guys, let me just interrupt. This gal right here at IceFest has been dubbed the Queen of Chambersburg. Seriously. Yeah, about 3 IceFests ago. So listen to the Queen of Chambersburg.
I
Just
do
saying.
receive it though. So we have 2 things that we want to do this year, and we're really excited about both. One, Gabby, do you want to come here? Come here. Okay, one of the things we want to do was actually initiated by this lady right here. Say hi.
Hi.
So one Wednesday night, she came up to me and said something that she wants to do this year. And it was, do you want to say what it was?
To go around and like leave notes on rocks or something, like around town that say like God loves you and like stuff like that.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Pretty cool, right? So we want to do this. So this morning, the kids are actually going to be writing messages on rocks. You guys have probably found rocks that are painted in places. I know anytime I go to Penmar Park, that's what we find. We're going to create those with messages of hope and love straight from Papa's heart, right, for people to find at IceFest. So we're going to be painting those today. And then on Thursday, January 31, did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes I'm not so good with dates. Okay. So on Thursday evening, January 31st, that is a normal shelter night for us. For those of you who know, there's a group from here that goes and feeds the people at the shelter, and we sit and just enjoy company with them. So after that, we're going to invite all the residents from the shelter, as well as any of us that want to join, to come together, and we're going to walk on both sides of Main Street, and we're going to hide our rocks, our treasures, for people to find. So that's going to be an exciting thing. So we'd love for you to, number one, if you want to join us at the shelter that night, it'd be like the more the merrier. And number 2, if you just can't make that work, you could meet us outside of the shelter on South Main Street. We're thinking 7:15. If we're a couple minutes past, you'll have to forgive us, but we usually are. That's usually a good time for us to say. 7:15, we'll be gathering our groups together to walk downtown. And it's going to be great because we get to talk and build relationships with the people from the shelter. And honestly, what I have found is that even the smallest little things for someone that is in the shelter, we have people that are there that feel like they have nothing to give, right? So when they get to experience that, even though this might seem so small, it's something they can give, and we're a part of that with them, I think it's going to do a lot even for their spirits. So we're excited about that part.
Right, even just inviting them and letting them know that we see them as family, because we always go into there with that attitude, as most of you know that have been with us. So that's going to be Thursday evening, about 7:15. That's actually the first night of IceFest. And then on Saturday, which is February 2, we're going to, this is really cool, we're going to do a survey in town, okay? We've got like 3 questions, and we're going to conduct a survey. And we've got like a motive, okay? We actually have a couple motives. The one motive, the big motive, is we're just going to love on people. We're just going to give them the Jesus love that we have, right? Like you guys have it. And so we're just going to give it, right? And then we're going to, the questions are designed that really includes them. And, there's a question about praying. Actually, two questions about praying. And, but we're going to be able to pray for them if they want it. We don't force ourselves on anybody. We just have our way of kind of, infiltrating. Love does that, right? Okay, so that is Saturday, February 2. We're going to meet, we're going to go from 1 to 3. And we're going to meet alongside Brussels Cafe. You know where Brussels is? Okay, because what we're doing, and Alex at Brussels has really graciously, he's on board with us in this. We're going to give out, so somebody that takes the survey, somebody that answers the questions, okay, they're going to get 2 Brussels gift certificates, right? And why 2? Yeah, tell them.
Okay, so I'm just going to be open and tell you this because Kendall, so normally when we're working on events, I have to rein Kendall's ideas in. And this time, it was the exact opposite, where Kendall was so kindly like, I like that idea, Jocelyn. But, so my idea was to put you all out there and say, I have a family at my church that wants you to come to their house for dinner.
That was her idea.
Kendall was like, okay, I like where this is going, but, so, next time maybe. So, I will keep bringing this idea up. I said,
it's a good idea,
I would
really.
have someone I don't know just show up at my door. It's like, guess who's coming for dinner?
We invite him to your house.
So he was like, so we got to the bottom of it. Like, you know what? What are we really going after is that you don't have to live alone. Like, there is family. Whether we know who's walking in your life with you or not, we want to say you don't have to walk alone. And so that's why we want to give 2 gift cards so that they're not just going and getting a gift by themselves, but it actually challenges them to think that way. Whether they do it or not, we don't know. But it challenges them to think, who could I? Who is in my life that would walk with me? And it might present opportunity for us to offer ourselves to meet them there.
Right.
So that's sort of how this came about, and it was really fun doing it.
It really was, right? It always is. And so it's going to be fun coming, okay? So that's the Saturday event. That's February 2. Meet at 1 o'clock beside Brussels Cafe. And then it's 1 to 3. And then when we're done, we're going to go back there because Alex had said we get a free hot chocolate. And he wants a picture of us because he's going to post on his page us because he's really on board with it. So I feel we've got a connection here for future stuff. He's an idea person. So, hey, love you guys. Okay, so Thursday night, that's January 31.
And we want them to buy gift cards.
Oh, yeah. We forgot that part. Thank you. Go ahead.
The never-ending
Go ahead.
announcement.
Go.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
So next week we want you to bring $5 or $10 because if you brought 10, then you could be both gift cards for the prize winner, right? Of each of these. So
we're doing 80. We need 80, so that equates to $400.
40 people are going to be blessed. So we want 80 gift cards. So if you can bring next week with you monies, 5, 10, maybe you want to do 2 people, that'd be 20, you know what I mean? And we're going to get all these gift cards, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be great. So we'll do, we'll post an announcement with some of those details. But thank you guys. Love you guys. It's going to be great. This is actually our 7th year of doing IceFest Outreach. So, yeah, thank you guys. We couldn't do it without you. Love you.